Hey y'all, Shark Scrapper here. All right, you saw me bring this in about a week or so ago. Man, I have no idea what is going on here. This thing is, man, there's a lot of nasty going on in here, that's for sure. All right, come on, let's dive in, see what we're gonna get out of this thing, other than rare diseases. It is hot in the shark cage today. We have fans going, trying to keep things reasonably cool. So bear with me on that, on the fan background noise. All right, let's see. First things first, let's see if we can get this power supply loose. I don't know what what do you all think? I'd love to see your comments on what you think is going on here. We got, it appears to be material of some sort, clothing. We got some plastic in here. I mean, rusty, mucky, I don't know. I have no idea what in the world is happening in here. I'd love to know, I'd love to get your ideas on what may be going on here. Because I'm beyond knowing. All right, now then, let's see. There we go. Now I gotta be careful. Normally I would just yank on things, but I want to be a little bit careful because I don't know if there's something still in here or not. What might come flying out? Let's see if we can get this material off of here. Maybe that'll give us an idea of... Oh, you know what? Hang on a second. I'll be right back. Okay, I figured out that what we're dealing with is a rodent's nest. So I put on a mask to reduce me inhaling dried up fecal material that might be carrying something, and I'm got this on my eyes. It's got side protectors so that if any dust or debris gets thrown about, I'm protected from that too. I've never had any trouble with rodent stuff, but I'm just trying to be a little extra cautious. So, to get you out of here, nasty. Yeah, there's rodent leavings down here. Fortunately, the rodent has vacated. You can see where they were chewing on the cable. All right, now. Yeah, the rodent is gone. They wouldn't have stuck around long once this thing started getting moved about. A dirty ramstick. So my guess is that this was left outside and somebody set up shop. Okay, we have a Goldfinger card to get that bracket off of there. A little bit rusty, no big deal. We'll just take our edge cutters and break that part off. CD drives come out without too much trouble. And we got another piece of ribbon wire here. Get that out of the way. Man, I tell you what, even though the rodent is not in here, it's just not terribly pleasant scrapping out something like this. Yeah, look at all that nasty. So we got a little gold connector end here. We'll get that off of there. There we go. That'll go with gold connector ends. And then I'm just throwing that in with the little bits of shred. All right, let's see if we can let's get the fan out of the way. That'll make it easier for when we get the board up. Now, hopefully the screws will cooperate on the board. I'm going to put the extender on so I can get a much straighter approach. So far, so good. 2, 3, 4, 5. Where are you? I know you're down here somewhere. There you are. 6. All right, motherboard's out. Now, what's our hard drive situation here? Let's see, I thought I got you already. Let's see. There we go. I don't need to get the whole caddy out, so there's our hard drive, and it's an IDE pin or a high-grade HDD board, so we'll get that off of there. And this can now, I mean, look at that. You can see it's just full of rodent feces and pellets and nasty, so that's not good. We'll put you over here for a minute while we get these boards out of the CDs and off of this hard drive. The hard drive has a Phillips head on it. Now, fortunately, the rust wasn't bad and everything has been cooperating so far from the screw perspective. All right, so that'll get sold to board sort as a HDD high or a non-SATA HDD board. And then the hard drive will get sold to my yard as a hard drive with no board. All right. CD-ROM board, and there's no gold on that, so I'm not going to bother with that. That's a brass spindle, so we're going to get that out of there. There we go. And then you can go back in here. Another CD-ROM board. No gold there, we'll get rid of you. Brass spindle, we'll get that off of there. All right, so this one wanted to give it all up. So for those of you that, let me get this separated here. So there's a little motor. That's the motor part. Put that there. Then here's the brass spindle part. And then here's a little piece of metal. And if you're new to scrapping or a hobbyist, there's two more motors, one there and one there that you can go after. I don't mess with that. I just throw the rest of this in shred. It's a time-saving thing for me. Of course, if you're doing it as a hobby, time doesn't matter, so then you're just going after everything for the fun of it. So worrying about the time factor doesn't matter. All right, so we've got a gold pins, and a heat sink. It's a separate category for board sort. That's a CMOS battery. We'll set that aside. Now we have a small socket. A US quarter will not fit down inside of that. And if you're selling to board sort, you want to check the code on here to see if that separates it from other small socket green boards. But my local yard just buys these as high-grade boards, so this is just going to go in the high-grade bucket for me. And then we've got the heatsink here. So there's the aluminum heatsink, trash, and we get the fan. You know what? Here's what we're going to do for the fan. There we go. Wire. I'm going to throw that in with my metal bits. And then this goes in my small electric motors. My yard does not require that I bust off the fins. Many yards won't even take these anymore. They'll take them as shred, but a lot of yards don't take them as motors anymore. So there's the motor. If they don't take it as motor, they might have a special category for fan motors. All right, well, this is now going to go into the stack of shells to go with the shred. And get the wire cut off. This tool was recommended to me by my friend in the UK, Ian Matthews. Great channel, by the way. If you're not watching Ian Matthews, I recommend you check it out, Man in the Shed. But this is a real nice tool for cutting those big cable bundles. All right, y'all. Well, for those of you that like the nasty computers, that should fit the bill. If you just want to learn how to scrap computers, there's a link. One of these two links is going to take you to my playlist for how to scrap out specific computers. The other one's going to take you to a video that YouTube thinks you're going to enjoy. And the round one in the middle is to help you to subscribe so you don't miss a single nasty, rodent-infested, rusty computer scrap out. Have a great day, y'all. Oh, by the way, I'm smiling.